Oh, here we go. Caroline, Justine, Victor, Henry, Walton,
Plan E.
F.
Okay, so yes. So, all right. I remember this project. This is exactly what I did. LeBron and I have broke it down. We did step by step so that we could put each piece together. Address the question, evidence, support your evidence, explain your evidence. Address your question, cite your evidence, explain your evidence. I gave the same thing to Randall.
What's Randall done with it?
You got it right, man. Miss McClellan says that you got presentations on both romanticism and naturalism. So we got to start there to get some information. You got full evidence from the text that you read in the last unit. So write this. So, do you remember the texts? What were the texts? We're talking Ethan Frome?
For naturalism.
For naturalism.
Yes,
Ethan Frome. What was your romanticism?
Romanticism was a lot. Edgar Allan Poe. He would have either done Sleepy Hollow or Rip Van Winkle.
Sleepy Hollow or Rip Van Winkle.
They did a group project about those.
Did you do Sleepy Hollow or Rip Van Winkle? Did you read? Which one did you read? Mr. Collins said you either read one or the other.
This when you guys did a group project about it?
I'm pretty sure you did Sleepy Hollow.
And Young Goodman Brown.
And Young Goodman Brown.
Which was the one where they have the devil worship meeting in the woods.
The devil worship meeting in the woods? You remember that? The song?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
She says yes. All right. Let's just start writing. I'll fix it later. We'll start putting some ideas. So let's look at the prompt. Let's do the prompt one more time. What do we have to answer? What differences set realism and apart from romanticism? So we have to address that. How was it a reaction to the beliefs and concerns of society that valued romantic ideals? Furthermore, what beliefs set naturalism apart from realism? So, I mean, we got like really 3 major questions to address in the prompt, which would be good because we can use a paragraph for each one of those. Go ahead, introduction, paragraph for each question, conclusion, done. Does that sound like a way to structure it?
Mm-hmm.
Probably what Ms. McCullough's intention was.
Probably.
Are you listening to me? Are you ready? You got the prompt open? All right. You have 3 questions you're going to answer. Those are going to form your body paragraph. But let's do an introduction first. Remember, introduction. We need a hook. We need some background. And then we need our driving thesis statement. Naturalism is a specific type of realist literature. You know what, Randall? To be honest, like, you can write the intro now, or we can just dive right into the body and write the intro later. Because I feel like if we just start answering the questions, we'll get some things on the page, and then we'll kind of go back and do the introduction. Might be the best way for us to do it. All right. So why don't you take it question by question right now, and get some evidence from the text, and see if you remember evidence from the text that can support your answer. So let's think about this. What differences set realism apart from romanticism? So let's think about the major differences. And what pieces of the evidence do we have from these texts that show the differences? You have Ethan Frome on the naturalist side, things that Ms. McClellan said on the romantic side. And you also have presentations on these things somewhere in the Canvas notes.
Yeah.
You go to Canvas.
Let me see where they're going to be. English 3.
Man, that place looks fun.
right, let's see. This would be a while back.
Hold on, we're locating the sources and references for you. Okay. Look at that woman's t-shirt, so right.
Where is it? We have 2 PowerPoints on naturalism.
2 PowerPoints on naturalism.
And they're in the module the week of 1/4.
Module week 1/4. 1/4, January?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, week 1/4.
We did some short stories for naturalism also before we did Ethan Frome.
Big Yellow Taxi, love that song. But I like the Counting Crows version.
You would.
Oh, I like Sit on the Dock too. Sitting on the dock of the bay.
And in week of 11/9, we have American Romanticism.
11/9.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shoot. This was a big project, Randall. Started all the way back in November. What?
Like when we started learning about
We started learning
romanticism.
about romanticism in November. How much do you remember from November?
Absolutely nothing. I'm glad you asked.
All I remember is eating.
Eat?
Hey, LeBron,
No.
told you not to write that poem, LeBron.
I did not write The Court of Women. I wrote something else. I sent it to Miss McClellan.
I know. I told you specifically to stay away from the something else. Remember, I said it might sound a little like
It's 11 o'clock.
a little different than you think it would sound.
So you wrote something disrespectful, huh?
That wasn't disrespectful.
No.
And I don't think his intentions were bad at all. And actually, it was very nicely written.
That's exactly what I said.
But LeBron, I want you to go ahead and read that.
I did not write anything
Go ahead and
disrespectful
read it,
towards
LeBron,
women.
and see how it could possibly be misconstrued.
You don't see how that's kind of like risque?
Say that again.
You don't see how that poem is like kind of
Go
risque?
back to your notes, Randall. Start looking for those things that you read. You need notes from the things that you read. Possibly 11, 9, or 1/4.
The new poem I sent you?
Yeah.
Look at
Really?
it.
LeBron. it's pretty and honestly, like the fact that you don't see it is making me feel like you're a lot more innocent than I thought
literally
you were.
warned you about this topic because I thought it might come out in a way that you did not intend. And I think it did. I think it actually was completely in the way that you did not intend. It's nicely written.
It is. That's what I said. It's got a lot of really nice imagery.
It depends on who you ask about that.
Well, vivid imagery. Maybe not. Maybe
All
not
I did was use the word like ripe. We got the word that was using was ripe.
yeah.
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 That's
Oh, I understand now.
okay.
Y'all sound like supportive yet judgmental parents, like the ones with the backhand compliments.
That's how it
You
goes.
know,
That's exactly how it
I'm
feels.
really glad you have the confidence to do that because I could never do that. You know,
Mhm. It was good. I guess because it was a good poem. It's not a bad poem. It was nicely written. But also, it's uncomfortable.
Oh, I can see how you guys can think of something else.
As long as you can see it.
What?
Uh,
Well, LeBron, before we get started on stuff, what did you mean it to be about? Like, what was the message?
I don't know. For me, I listen to this. Oh, no, headphones connected. Give me a second.
Yeah, I like those shoes right there. I wanted those right there because I thought they were pretty cool.
All right, now it's connected. For me, I kind of thought it was just a snake. Like, Sorry, the theme I was going with is the desire of lust, and how most people are so lustful they confuse lust for love. And lust can go into two things: love or obsession.
Okay. I feel like when you're using a snake to represent, it's pretty. It's a heavy-handed metaphor.
Like I'm squirrel.
The squirrel of lust.
Yes. Something.
A possum.
I know, you snake because
some kind of like roadkill rather than a snake and some ripe young fruit.
A snake and ripe young fruit. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Right?
Hold on, partner. We got to go backwards. Hold on.
I gotta take attendance.
That don't sound right, LeBron. What are you doing?
yeah, I know.
He's like, now I get it.
No, I can't. Oh, I didn't mean to make it that way. Sorry.
We read it and we were like, he knows what this says, right?
I did not mean to make you guys interpret it that way.
I was like, wow. And I was like thinking that they would be uncomfortable with the pickles and donuts imagery from Ethan Frome, but no. It sounds on another level. All right. So I didn't keep you guys for very long. There is one thing that we can do if you have not already done it, and that is the essay. So if you have not already completed and submitted the essay, I want you to stay and try to get that done, because that is your last grade of the quarter and it is a big one. And if you have already turned it in, then you do not have to stay and you get to just enjoy your time today. Enjoy your life.
Okay.
And those of you who are working on the essay, let me know if you need me. I'm going to go ahead and
Which one of
mute
these notes
myself,
from? Is this from November
turn my
or
video
January?
off.
Which one do you have up here?
So y'all holler at me.
Miss McClellan,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you something. And if you say no, I won't be surprised. And if you say yes, I also won't be surprised.
Okay.
Just generally, because I don't think this is made for before I say this. Have you seen the show Them on Amazon Prime yet?
I have not watched it yet.
Okay. I'm not.
I have heard I've seen the trailers. I've heard people talk about it, but I have not seen it yet.
Okay. I was just wondering. Because
I watched it.
I'm gonna just try. I don't know. If we're really being honest, I don't want to sit here and watch this, but like curiosity is trying to kill me right this second, and I kind of really want to see it. I just want to see what happens. Makes me so anxious. Just kind of want to.
Are you liking it?
Well, I haven't watched it yet, but
okay.
like I want to. I want
I'm
to.
not gonna lie.
Oh, it's
CC, I'm
48
not gonna-
minutes. That's too long.
Hey,
Probably,
CC.
what?
That movie, is it a movie or a TV show?
It's a TV show.
Yeah, TV show Them.
She said, I got one.
I watched a review and some people did not like it. It was another black victim movie.
And well, yeah, obviously it takes place in the 1950s in Compton. I don't know what people are expecting out of this. Literally,
Compton was a white neighborhood.
yeah, they're exactly that. My point.
What I read was that people were upset because like all the creators and writers and stuff are white people, and I don't know if that's accurate or not.
It's not. The director and the creator. Oh, well, the woman who created the show necessarily is black, but the director is white.
I see.
I don't know. I just seen a clip of a woman calling one of the main characters the hard R, and I was like, huh? I was really confused for a second. So
I did hear though, Stephen King said that it was pretty scary. So
yeah, I know. Oh, that's so. Oh, okay.
interested.
Okay, that was all I wanted to ask.
Okay.
All right, I gotta leave then. Ms. McClellan, highlight the style you want me to edit or change.
I will do that. But I mean, to be fair, like I'll change or I'll like highlight some grammatical and mechanical stuff, but like I think it's fine as it is. It's just not what you intended.
It can be not.
Yes, it can be construed as
That's like many other things.
When I joined Pacific, I know that.
exactly.
Wait, say that again. I didn't hear Mr. Nelson.
He said that like, all kinds of literature, it's open to interpretation. So even if it's not exactly what you intended, people might read it a different way.
Semi-charm kind of line.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, when I was reading it, I thought it was kind of nice because I was listening to a classical song and I was thinking of a snake in a tree.
You mean the snake from the Bible?
Kind of.
And
No.
you know, I kind of thought about the snake in the Bible for a minute. Especially with the fruit, I thought like maybe there's a forbidden fruit thing going on here. But
Yeah, I did not put the whole forbidden fruit. I made it. The theme was lust. That was the theme, and
I think that was
that
clear.
was it. Yeah.
Parker's down there?
That was my only goal, just
No,
stay on one topic.
So
Not like William Blair, can't go everywhere.
Yeah, I think you did that.
we have to decide. Very clear here. These are the major.
All right, later.
Later.
So, Miss McClellan,
Yes, ma'am.
I was scrolling on TikTok, right? And of course, every so often I get rickrolled, but there was this one time I caught myself, and before it happened, I scrolled away because I was like, no, not this time. But I was just scrolling and it just like popped up, right? And somebody was like, congratulations, you got rickrolled in 4K. And so I sent it to like everybody. I sent it to like a lot of people. Andrew said it was kind of cursed. Camille laughed. Marilyn said, I hate you. I've just got mixed responses from it, you know.
Well,
But
I'm curious about it now.
oh, not here. Now you have to see it. Hold on.
First.
I can email it to you.
Okay.
Oh, Kyla said that quality. I was like, I know, it's crazy. Pretty good.
I don't know what I was expecting, Cece. That was exactly, I should have known exactly what it was.
Yeah, it's pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
The daughter from Get Out is the daughter in this show as well. Shahidi Wright Joseph.
Oh,
Yeah.
the daughter from Get Out.
Yeah, or not Get Out.
Us.
Us. Yeah.
It looks so similar to Us. It look like even the font and stuff is.
Yeah, it's. I don't like it. I don't like it. This is so far. It's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I'd like to know where you got the notion. Oh, sorry, I forgot I hadn't muted myself.
I finished Miss McClellan.
Yay, perfect. I just got it.
All right. Have a good day.
You too. See ya.
Randall, you know you're sharing your screen, right?
He knows. I told
Okay.
him that y'all can just like push it to the side. And just keep in mind that like realism and naturalism, we're kind of using those interchangeably, or at least for this one that we're doing. Hey Randall, can I see the graphic organizer that you and Mr. Nelson were doing together?
I mean, this is like, I don't have one.
Oh, you don't have the like the graphic organizer that he did with LeBron?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, no big deal. So what I would do is like exactly what you're doing, kind of describe what realism is, and then talk about like how Ethan Frome is an example of that. And then, and you can tell me if this is what Mr. Nelson was talking about with you too, because I don't want to give you conflicting advice, but I would do like a paragraph on realism and like what it is about and how Ethan Frome shows that stuff. And then I would do a paragraph about romanticism and what that's about and the characteristics, and then use either like Young Goodman Brown or one of the Poe stories that we did, or Sleepy Hollow, to talk about how that reflects romanticism, and then just kind of compare the two and show how they're different.
Okay. Yeah, he was like, make one paragraph of romanticism and stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Another one of romanticism.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
I need some help.
Well, the good thing is, I would keep doing exactly what you're doing and like looking to the notes to kind of remind yourself of what realism is about. And then, like, you know, a lot of the stuff with realism, you can look back at the notes and see how they phrase it and stuff if you like that. But, you know, showing like the harsh reality, that's the main thing with realism. And that, and like having your choices or your life be determined by your environment. And, you know, Ethan Frome is obviously a really good example of that, because all these horrible things happen to him and he feels like it's out of his control, and that he just can't get out of Starkfield because of money more than anything else.
There's 3 paragraphs, right?
Yeah.
Hi, Randall.
So You have something to do there. Okay.
I'm still on the first episode, and all these characters are mega bold. Oh
Right.
my gosh. Miss McClellan, if I lived through this time, I would be in jail or dead by 10 minutes. Oh my God. I would commit assault so many different ways. There's just, every time I try to believe this is not real, this was real. And I just,
Yeah. Which is one reason, like, that stuff is so upsetting because it's real. Like, you don't have to exaggerate anything for cinematic purposes. It was that bad.
right. It just, I don't know if you're gonna watch it, but there's just one part where he goes in, like he's an engineer, the husband, right?
Yeah.
And he goes to the front desk and he's like, ma'am, I'm here. And then she cuts him off and she goes, the kitchen is down the hall to the right. Right. So then he goes, ma'am, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I'm here. It's my first date. And then she like looks at him. She goes, kitchen's down to the right, past something, something. You won't miss it. And then she goes back to her phone calls. And then another black guy steps in. He's like, oh, he goes, before the black guy steps in, he goes, I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm here to see you do blah, blah, blah for engineering. And she stares at him like he has a unicorn horn. Like, what? And then another black guy comes in. He's like, oh, I'll show you this way. Sorry, miss. And she was like, I'm sure you can. I don't have time for this today. Like, sis, you a secretary. You have time. Babe, it's not that serious. So, Colin, these people are better than I am because I could never, ever.
Said I'd like to know where you got the notion. What characteristics are we taking from romanticism? Okay. Well, that is the bell. Randall, keep doing what you're doing.
Are you going to?
I will chat with you guys tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
Bye.